and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? I mean, let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Wait, 20! 72! 49 is the mark. 49 is the mark. Let's get that ball, team. Let's get that ball. Mark's 49. Mark's 49. Watch the word. 49 is the mark. Go.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
The kick is good.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
The score, Buccaneers 7, Ravens nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Devin White in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard.
At the 43-yard line.
After the sack on first down, Jackson, that's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
15 more yards.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
8. Buccaneers 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Heavy on the edges. Joker.
To throw again, Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Chris Godwin. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa.
Wait, 20. Mike, 49. And here we go. Watch the pass. Check 3. 25.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Powerful running. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through, No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Check. Pressure. Under 10.
From the shotgun, again to Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's pass.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16.
Mike Evans.
The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
Tampa Bay.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They go back to the ground with Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Motion. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. We ain't giving him nothing today. Mike's 49. Switch up. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Ain't no such thing as regular.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Brady, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin, and the Bucs are going to retake the lead. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again. Jackson. Back to Brown, this time complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check. 45 is the money. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Report. Report. Check. Check mark 45. Squeeze, double. 45.
From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Jackson.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and...
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Right here.
To throw again, Jackson. Forced out to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
What's up?
And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup on 11 and a Baltimore first down.
For a Baltimore Ravens.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
45. Mike, 45. Hey, come on out here. Come get middle. Come get
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Operating from the gun. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that'll carry over the zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, watch the slant. Check it, reload. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Pick me up. Here we go. 49. 49's the Mike. 49's the Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go. Come on. No, kick. Sugar.
From the gun, Brady. Going up top for Miller. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
First down.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Brady now on first down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range.
The Ravens take
an
over
interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
At the 33-yard line.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in to get some points.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Defense, let's go. Mike 49. Mike 49. Drop deep, drop deep. Wagoner. 49 the Mike, Mike 49. Don't get nervous.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Airing this one out for him. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Brady's going to sneak it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
A 20-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
For Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
2-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Another run here with Dobbins.
4.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Dobbins, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
2nd and 11.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson on the keeper. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Operating from the gun. Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Tighten up. Pull it together. 54-2.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
4 down. Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
14-yard line.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
Well, probably this hasn't been the smoothest day for him, but he certainly picked the right time to get right, as they like to say. How about that for...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You think you won't get that? You think you won't get that? Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. In your face.
Back to throw, Brady. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Bring it. Bring it. Hey, check Mike 39. Watch the screen. 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 Wait for the end.
To throw is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock. So 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. He's going deep for
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
Complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 64 yards. And the Ravens will, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And we will start at the 25 as Barner will not return it.
5-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Brady's
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a bunt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
And going deep downfield for Boykin. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over first and
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game.